Hi, lovelies. I hope you're having a great day, or will have a great day if yours is just starting. Welcome or welcome back to Cat's Timeless Tips. So in this video, I'll be working on one set in this video. It's actually a request from my sister. We are in the Halloween season and she wanted some Cat Noir looking nails. And she's actually going to be trying for the first time almond tips. She's usually a very short, square type of person, but from my last set, she was very intrigued, and on Pinterest, she saw those basically Cat Noir nails, and I'll show you the picture later. And she was like, Cat, can you please try making those for me? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be trying out a new style. I'll be trying out somewhat of a French tip as well, which is new to me, so it'll be great practice. And yeah, I said yes. The second set, I'll do them in another video. It's gonna be for my cousin. I'll be able to test out shipping with her and making sure that this works, how that goes, because I don't want to start the business and then realize that I don't know how to ship or I don't know how to do it properly. So at least she put herself as a volunteer to be my first shipping person. My first trial run, I could say. So I really do thank her for that. So prepping those nails, I don't know if you see, but I have this white line on the side of my finger, and I've actually cut myself just a little bit. It doesn't hurt, and I actually only noticed that I cut myself after. So what I've done is I've actually purchased, what's it called? Like a primer. I've seen other nail techs use them where it's basically just a applicator that you put on the nails instead of having to manually buff them out. So I'll try that. I'm waiting for it to come in, and I'll try those out later. Hopefully that's going to reduce my fingers being on the line, essentially. I'm just dehydrating them with the paper, not the cotton swab anymore, so I don't have any line residue on them. Very clean wipe off. And I'm pretty much ready to get started. And there I go, realizing that I forgot my gloves. I've heard a lot about allergies coming up with being, I guess, touching the gel. So I really want to be careful with that, especially if I want to be continuing this business. So the base coat is done, and these are the tips my sister wants me to replicate. Looking at them, I'm gonna try to do a matte coat in black instead of all shiny. And then the green's gonna be the shiny layer with the paw print. I think it's gonna make a nice contrast between the colors. It's also gonna be my first time trying out matte, so I'm pretty excited for that to see how that works. I remember the first time I tried matte with regular nail polish. It went horribly wrong. I had a whole bunch of lines, and when I made some research, I saw that I had to apply a shiny top coat first with regular nail polish, not gel, and then apply matte so that I wouldn't have those lines. And with gel, apparently I can just apply the matte coat on top of my color, so that's gonna save me time in product. I'm happy about that. I was pretty surprised to see how opaque this black color was. Because last time when I used, I think it was like a pink, yeah, a pinkish mauve color, it came on very sheer and I had to put 2 layers. But with this black coat, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna go with a second layer because it's very, very opaque. But yeah, I'll see how it cures, and I don't think I'll go with a second layer. Okay, so I still have some sheer places after it cured. So I do believe that I'll go with a second coat just to make sure everything is well covered. But honestly, the first layer was pretty opaque. It's just when you really look at it from all angles, you can see some parts that are sheer, and I'd rather have a good coverage than not. Okay, so this is really weird. It's my first time. I'll show you in just a moment. I don't know if you can see those ridges, or I don't even know what to call them. They look like folds. They basically look like folds on the nails. It's my first time seeing those. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. I'm not sure if I just didn't push my nails too much. And here I am checking the other set, which they're still looking fine. So I'm just going to cure them completely for the full amount of time because that was only the half moment. Making sure I'm pushing those well inside the light. And the second hand came out fine. So I don't know what happened to the first hand. See, you can see those ridges. I really don't know what occurred. Honestly, at this point, because it's for my sister, or at least it's supposed to be. I'm not sure if they'll still turn out well in the end. I'm gonna try putting the matte coat on top because I know that sometimes when you put like the clear top coat, it smooths out everything. I'm hoping this is what's gonna happen. In applying this, I can see that there's now like, it's as if the matte coat is taking off some of the color that was on there, which is weird. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on right now. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep going, try to cure and see what happens. You know, looking back now, at this point I should have just wiped it off, but because I had one hand that was okay, I'm like, at this point I just want to test out what's going on and see what's happening. So I just kept going as if they were regular nails. In worst case, I would just use a different hand to replicate the style for her. Okay, so the matte top coat did not smooth anything out. It simply lifted the color from the bottom, which I'm not sure how that occurred since it was cured. The sides looks cured. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna clean them off. The color's lifting. So from the good nail set, now the color is lifting as well. So now I'm wondering if they were even cured to begin with. I don't usually tap on my nails after I cure them, so I wouldn't have known. And honestly now I'm like, do I have to get myself a new lamp? Is it my lamp that's not curing properly? I'm not sure. So I didn't show this part, but I did wipe off everything and also filed them back down to remove the color, and I redid them. I did the same step, except I cured for maybe a little bit more time and pushed them in a little bit more inside the machine. They came out okay, but there's ripples on them. I'm not sure why. They look, it looks as if there's a layer underneath that's not cured, or maybe it's lifted. I really don't know. But I'm happy that I was at least able to get the matte look. At this point, I don't want to completely disregard those nails. I still want to try out to do the tips and the design on them, so at least it'll give me practice, even if the base is not well done. But yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm just looking at it as, you know what, they're tips, they're gonna be good practice. I'll try again and try to figure out what was the issue. Why do I have bubbles? Is it because I put the matte coat? Because when I put the clear top coat before in another set, it came out perfect. But yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna try out my tips, my design, and do my research after to see what was the issue, what went wrong with the color. So I've been watching a lot of videos on how to do French tips, how to do just tips in generals, and I don't know why I did not just quickly hop back and watch a video, a how-to. It's as if I completely forgot all the tips and tricks I learned, and I just tried from scratch. Let me just tell you, there's been a lot of trials and errors, and I did not put all of them on video until eventually I decided to watch a how-to, or at least rewatch a how-to, and was like, oh right, those are the steps, let me try that. And this is getting better. It's just I can't get the sides to be evened, and I also wanted it to be more sharp because I want them to look like claws. I don't want a curved French tip. I would literally want claws. I want a mountaintop, basically. So it's try and try again. Now at this point, I did watch a very precise video on how to do the tip. Okay, so I must say that this time it looks more like what I'm trying to achieve. It's not perfect, that's for sure, but it's the sharp mountaintop that I was trying to get, and I'm okay with the way it looks at the moment. So I'm just gonna cure and I'll keep going. already I can feel myself be more comfortable with the way that I'm doing this tip. It's looking more crisp as well, better than the first nail. I will probably be going with a second layer of the green, or maybe not, it depends how much time I have left. But with every tip that I've done, they each came out better than the last. So that's progress, and I'll take it. Okay, so I'm all done with the tips. I'm happy how they came out. I'll go on with the paws. That one I did watch a video on how to do them before I started. I do find it kind of hard because I think I put too much product and I want to make sure that they cure correctly. It's also off-centered. So I'll just try it again until I get it right. I do love gel for that, to be able to do a design and then remove it and do it again. I love that. So here they are, all done. One has a little more ridges than the other, but I wiped them off and they're fully cured. I'm not too sure why there's air bubble inside. I like the tip. I really do like how the paws turned out. Yeah, I'll say this was a learning experience all in all, honestly. I'll have to search and see how can I get the mat to not create those bubbles. What I should have done differently. If you guys have any tips for me, please put them in the comments below. Overall, I'm happy with the matte color, but not the bubbles, of course, but I'm happy with the color. I'm also happy with the tips, and I'm very happy with the paw prints. They're really cute. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.